We're gonna have a engineer, elementalist. I think this is actually pretty much a mirror comp, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Mirror comp going. Oh, Vanish seems to be AFK as the game's starting here. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, pick up the map. Let's check out the splits here now. As Vanish is apparently AFK. Coming out of the gate here, we're gonna have Red Team's Engineer go over to the quarry. Blue Team's Engineer will be doing the same thing over here to Waterfall. Other than that, it's just gonna be a full 3 split, or a 3 versus 3 here, or 4 versus 3, unfortunately, because Red Team has one member AFK.
Yeah, we need to see how they work that out. I don't think they are going for the Moa. Xef is actually going up on the cliff to do some more damage. They used the Flesh Worm of the Necromancer just to be able to port up there if it needs be, but otherwise the teams are being very passive right now.
We are going to see here both teams being extremely passive as we wait. Let's see Vanish. Vanish is back in this now. He's back in the fight. We can fight Ryu. His team hasn't even been engaged yet. Oh, and I bugged out there a little bit, I think. But anyway, the fight's about to get started here now. Guys, in the middle, we do have Bruce Willis Tage being the first target here. 4-team Paradigm coming in. Vanish going in a little too deep there, so he's going to get hit as well. Foxy Gossip Girl in this fight as well, falling back once more. Both teams being extremely passive. I think you can agree with me right now.
Yeah, definitely. They don't want to lose that fight, that's for sure. But a nice pull from Xef there. He pulled the whole team into it. Vanish actually going into the Moa, trying to stay behind the wall, and actually will survive that. That's a good thing for them. Moa is down, and Xef is down instead, so he even got killed.
Zeph is going to be the first person killed in this matchup today. He's going to get knocked out here now, giving him the advantage. Fanaram as well just went down, misting onto the middle point now, and possibly get his teammates to res, unfortunately missing almost into the middle of the entirety of Denial Gaming. But they are going to stop, or Denial Esports rather, they're going to stop it out now. So it does look like Denial is going to get this first middle cap over here, but it does. But unfortunately for them, I think TP managed to get both the side points as well.
Yeah, they played it a lot of times, but with Denial Gaming taking over mid, Sheen just was stumped at the last second. I don't think Xef should actually go there. He ported into it, which could be a wrong decision because he could go down very quickly, but with his teleport up, he will be able to disengage there. Of course, Team Paradigm now trying to gather up, group up again, defend quarry just not to lose a second point, and then trying to go on to mid again, as we see right now with Symbolic and Teldo.
And we're seeing here now Tage, and again, Denial and Paradigm playing extremely cautiously at the moment. Actually, the fight has been shifted back over here to Quarry now, so we're going to have this being engaged. Machine, Teldo, and Zeph, along with Fanaram, have engaged Helseth along with Hike System on the Quarry point over here now, so Denial could be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, I think Denial Gaming is doing a good job at the moment, but they need to focus more on their close point. With both members gone now through the portal, mid will be of course safe, but they actually switched back with the with Tage, so they got a tank on Quarry, which is good.
A very nice switch up there by the Now Gaming. They're going to come in here and put most of their damage back on the middle point to take on a Sheen, as well as the other members of TB that have showed up here, while at the same time switching back Tage back over here to this point to hold on. Hike's Rec System is down, so Tage is unfortunately going to have to defend this 1v2 on his own, while Zeph and Fanaram try to take him out at the moment. So we'll check back in, and oh no, actually it is going to burst it down here pretty quickly. Does manage to pop his cooldowns there and get a lot of buffs to himself. Necromancer's not around, so he's going to hold on to those buffs here now. But more than likely in the next couple seconds, with all of his cooldowns being gone, does have his stand your ground coming up right now. But with his cooldowns being gone, he is going to go down in the next couple seconds, like we just saw here. Back at the middle, we did just have Foxy Gossip Girl is about to get stomped out here. At the same time, Teldo is pretty low here as well. He's down. Just got rezzed up though as Foxy Gossip Girl got brought down, and we could see a possible 3-cap coming in here for Team Paradigm in just a minute.
Yeah, Team Paradigm played this very well. They got the pressure onto Quarry. Denial Gaming did not focus on Waterfall, so they got they won the 2-2, got Tage off mid, so they could kill those guys there. Now take it, probably get the 3-cap with 100-point lead. They are looking very, very strong.
Team Paradigm with a full 3-cap at the moment. Denial Gaming, however, coming in here now to aggress, and Zeph is going to fall back actually to contest it along with the Sheen and Fanaram, putting Helseth in a very inconvenient placement for this team fight. Foxy Gossip Girl as well coming in to engage us at the same time. Helseth actually pouring on a portal, I believe he threw that down. Is going to fall back here now, give his teammates some time to come through, and actually, unfortunately, getting pushed back into his base now. Very unfortunate for Denial Gaming at this point. They need to find a hole to poke through, but Team Paradigm is really just covering those holes up pretty quickly.
Yeah, actually they could go to Waterfall at all times. No one's Symbolic is standing there, so they could see that coming. But I think with Denial Gaming focusing so much on Quarry and Team Paradigm just stand there with 4 members of their team defending it, they waste a lot of time. As we see right now, the points are coming so fast with a great wall of a Sheen blocking the enemy team off. Now of course the pressure onto Quarry, but Denial Gaming is losing with every second they take.
And Foxy Gossip Girl already being knocked out here. Sheen coming in for the stop, trying to get it down, but they are going to get him res back up, breaking him back into this fight. Sheen wasting no time, no jumping back on him. We're going to switch over to Teldo's point of view here as well, seeing how he's holding off, AoEing two members of Denial Gaming, now forcing him back onto the point here now. A very AoE heavy fight as we're about to see here now. We do have Hike System somewhat low at the moment, falling back, trying to get his heals back up. Fanaram as well, forced to fall back here, back to the middle fight, but being chased by Vanish at the moment. His boons were just flipped, and he got a crap load of conditions on him, pretty much just melting as we're seeing here now. Absolutely destroyed by Vanish. Nice, and at the same time, Hike System also down. It does seem like Denial's going to focus on the res instead, and use that time to get Vanish back up. Sheen as well is extremely low. He's trying to fall back. Teldo's low at the same time. All 3 members of Team Paradigm are forced to fall back here now. At the same time, Waterfall's been decapped. That's going to be a 1v1 for some time here now. And looking at it, Paradigm might have made him, and they are getting health back now, but I think the Team Paradigm are going to be in a weak spot here.
They definitely need to step it up right now. Denial Gaming are pushing forward, can get mid if they play it correctly, especially with a Sheen using all his skills, but Hixus just dropped too fast if they get the stomp off, but the rest is there from Denial Gaming. Pantram going down instead. So Denial Gaming can get mid if they play it correctly now, but with all those points behind, it will be hard for them to actually win this fight.
Fanaram was taken down, giving the Denial the advantage now, but we can keep in mind, Team Paradigm is within range for a Lord Rush if they so choose to do so. Teldo at the moment going over here to Quarry to decap that. Will be uncontested in that effort. Will get that decap off, possibly a full cap as well, if he manages to get that back up there. Looking at it now, Foxy is going to fall back, and Teldo's just going to leave it open. Actually going over here for the gate now. Let's take a look at Teldo's point of view as he pushes on, going for this gate, going to take that down. No, actually just going to wrap back around over here to middle. So we are going to have possibly we are going to have Denial Gaming taking a 2-cap advantage now, but keep in mind the Team Paradigm is extremely far ahead at this point.
Teldo just turned around again to help Phantom with his stealth. Very surprising play by him, with Sheen of course dropping in again. So they are trying to get onto Quarry with the chance to go to the Lord afterwards if they win this fight.
Indeed, looking at it here now, Team Paradigm trying to hold on strong, but we do have Zeph down on another point. Or actually, Zeph down up here on the ledge. I don't know if Denial Gaming sees this happening. Tage possibly could see this here now. Phantom going to come up around for the res here now. Get that back up. Going to switch over to Foxy Gossip Girl's point of view here now. Taking a look at it. Zeph is going to get resed up, unfortunately. At the same time, Teldo's down far off the point here as well. But they're more than likely are going to get him down here now. Phantom and Zeph are going to try to come in to try and save Teldo's life. Phantom instead focusing on the point instead. Teldo's going to get extremely low. Rez is trying to come up, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. He's going to be knocked out here. Hike's System is somewhat low. Popping into his water form to get himself back up here now, but the burst from Zeph is just going to prove too much. He's going to get knocked out here now. Vanish going to come in to try and attempt to res him now, along with Foxy Gossip Girl, trying to move in here now. Vanaram hanging up in the corner now. I don't know if they see him. He might be able to sneak in here for a decap, but I think Foxy Gossip Girl just saw him there now. He's going to fall back and hold that point now to his own, and possibly hold it. Yep, and he does see him now, so that's going to be a 1v1 engaging as Denial Gaming pushes forward now to defend the middle point.
Yeah, very well played by Team Paradigm with Phantom staying back. Foxy Gossip Girl did see it, so they can defend that right now. But again, Team Paradigm already focusing on Waterfall. Symbolic isn't even leaving that, even if there is an open mid, which is very, very likely to be kept normally, but they say we can stay on 1 point, and of course the rest of the team now gathering up around mid, trying to fight it, but Phantom already in illusion of life, trying to get onto the point. Sheen following up, Seth actually returning already, and Teldo again putting pressure onto the Quarry, but they are seemingly just split up and not fighting as a team, because the big team fight they were losing it.
I think Paradigm is just trying to delay at this point. They can win with that one capture point, and they're really just trying to do that. They're like, I don't even know what they care about, if they're dying or not. Zeph and Phantom were taken out there. Phantom got pulled through a wall, actually, by the temporal curtain. So he was taken down there, as well as Zeph being brought down into that fight as well. Vanish going to come here now, try and put a bit of pressure, just keep Paradigm back. But I think at this point, really, we're seeing them now. They're really just holding safe at the back point. Teldo's going to be sneaking around over here to the Quarry now, jumping into stealth here. But like I said, I really just think at this point they're trying to hold it safely.
Yeah, could be a very good possibility. We see Teldo now actually getting onto the point, probably getting the decap. Denshi is a bit far away, Foxy Gossip Girl, so the decap is off, which will just buy them more time. Teldo could stay on the point, but against two enemies, it it's not a good choice thing to do. He's just running away. The rest of Team Paradigm focusing onto mid, just trying to get the pressure off. Waterfall is kept safe, and they will win this matchup just by holding it.
Indeed, we are seeing that now. They are going to get that, and Teldo is going to be falling back. Might be taken down here by Hex Exorcism. Team Paradigm is up again at the moment, just focusing on holding that one waterfall point. We did have Helsa try to come in and counter, but unfortunately was taken down by Symbolic and a Sheen there now. He's going to be knocked out, and I think, like I said, unfortunately for Denial Esports, I do think this match is going to go to Team Paradigm.
Yeah, they looked very strong right in the beginning with the long 3-cap. We saw that beforehand when we saw Denial Gaming against Made in Meta. It just is the other way around. Denial Gaming is in the back. They need to gather up that game. But we see they are in Lord range, but 18 points are just not enough to get to the Lord. So Team Paradigm is completely focusing on Waterfall now. Denial Gaming realizing that, but with Teldo all around Quarry, they won't be able to get it because at least the DK will go off there.
Indeed. Very unfortunate. Really, so let's talk about this now. What could we, I mean, I think in all honesty, I think the Denial just wasted. First of all, let's remember there was that either AFK lag or disconnect in the beginning there from Vanish. But what could we have seen Denial done differently there to possibly change up the ending of this game?
So as we saw the 3-cap by Team Paradigm, because they won that mid-fight very fast and very sophisticated, so they just went in, killed everyone, and they moved on. They didn't look on Waterfall, and Waterfall was open, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, and Denial Gaming just gathered in their base, pushed onto Corey. They won that fight, but it was just too late. There were enough points for Team Paradigm through mid and Waterfall, and I don't think they lost Waterfall once.
Yeah, no.
So Denial Gaming should split up a bit more. Probably it would be at least a chance of getting into the game again, because once you're behind 100 or 150 points, it's really hard to get back into the game with just 2 points, especially with the pressure of the Lord all around, because Team Paradigm just could have gone there. Once they split up too much, they kill the 3 enemies, they move to the Lord, they win. So it's a really hard decision to make, but Denial Gaming should have split up more.
Indeed. So it was very well played. Team Paradigm did take that game. And yeah.
Ooh.